the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Nee, blöde Kuh, ich habe mich erschrocken. Oh Gott, hier ist wieder so ein... Okay. So eine dumme Kuh. Weißt du, mit mir schimpfen, wie ich das vorhin bei dem anderen gemacht habe und der ist gestorben, aber sie macht das mit mir.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird.
Was?
Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it
What?
actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes.
Okay.
I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Das ist die Karte. Das sind aber nicht diese Regale. Die Regale sind irgendwo anders. Komme ich da rein? Oh. Ah, okay.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m.
Da ist die
Cause
nächste
of
Karte.
death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay, warte mal, kann ich die Karte hier ablegen wieder? Ja. Soll ich ihr das sagen?
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape.
Okay.
Doesn't say for who, but
Pass mal auf, wenn Peggy die
I think it
Killerin
must be
ist.
for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape.
Die
I just
sexy Anruferin.
can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there?
Ey, da ist eine Karte.
Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
Und dann muss ich warten, bis ich
Alright,
fertig
then.
mit ihr geredet habe.
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay. Aha, musste warten, bis ich fertig gesprochen habe. Na toll. So, was haben wir jetzt? Oh, wo ist denn das? Kann ich das aufmachen? Nee. Erstmal noch alles angucken. Ah, okay. Das ist auf jeden Fall so, auch so ein Teppich. Teppich, Stühle. Also wir müssen auch noch so einen Teppich Ausschau halten. Es ärgert mich, dass ich jetzt noch einen auf dem Gewissen habe. Okay, hier ist eins, aber das ist nicht das nächste. Das nächste ist, glaube ich, da vorne. Da komme ich aber so nicht hin. Hier hin. Hier lang. Ja, das ist das nächste. Ja. Okay.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet.
Das ist die sexy Anruferin.
As though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Okay, hier ist die Kassette. Aber wo ist die nächste Karte? Ich meine, ich weiß, wo das Band ist. Aber seht ihr die Karte? Weil, also, da drüben ist ja irgendwo ein Band. Aber ich weiß ja nicht, ob das das nächste ist. Wow, das habe ich gut versteckt. Diese Dorn. Genau, es ist Dorn. Das sage ich auch. Ah, warte, halt. Haha, das kann man aufmachen. Zack. So. Polizeidienststelle. Datum des Berichts 3. September 1968. Erstellt von Sheriff J. Matthews, der ja auch umgebracht wurde. Ausführlicher Bericht. Gegen 4 Uhr ging der Anruf einer Joggerin, einer Miss Sandra Sharp, ein, die in der Talsperre eine angeschwemmte Leiche entdeckt hatte. Ich fuhr hin und konnte die Leiche vor Ort als die von George Sparrow identifizieren. Ich setzte mich mit dem Büro des Gerichtsmediziners und mit den Eltern des Jungen in Verbindung. Sie teilten mir mit, dass sie ihn zuletzt am 2. Mai um 19 Uhr gesehen hatten. Okay. Okay. So, wo war jetzt das Band? Da, ne? Ja, das ist es hier. Genau, perfekt.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay. Ein Schrank mit einem Ventilator. Oh Gott. Warum flackert denn das hier so? Ich mag das nicht. Ah, okay. Aber hier ist nur... Oh, da ist die nächste Karte. Kann man das aufmachen? Ja, ist aber nichts drin. Okay.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Was? Was ist denn das? Warum wird denn die Musik hier wieder so komisch? Oh. Okay.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording.
Okay.
Shut it off.
Okay. Hier ist das... Ist es das letzte Band? Ist es das letzte? Wer war denn jetzt diese... Oh! Get the tiger, the eye of the tiger.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
The eye of the tiger. Okay, man kann ja auch noch Schallplatten sammeln. Oh, da sind mir bestimmt auch welche abhanden gekommen.
If you're listening to this, then
Oh,
I'm probably dead.
was?
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Da lag noch ein Zettel, warte. Du meinst in dem Schrank? In dem hier? Der da unten, ja. Ah, okay. Untersuchungsbericht der County, Gerichtsmedizinerin. Name des Verstorbenen George Barrow. Zeitpunkt des Todes 2.9.1968 gegen 21 Uhr. Der Verstorbene ist ein männlicher Weißer, 18 Jahre alt. Erstickungsmerkmale deuten auf Ertrinken als Todesursache hin. Weitere Details unter Abschnitt 2 Absatz 4. Schürfwunden an den Fingerknöcheln stammen vermutlich von vergangenen Schlägereien, was mit der aggressiven Vorgeschichte des Verstorbenen übereinstimmt. Es wurden keine weiteren Verletzungen festgestellt. Nach Ansicht der Gerichtsmedizinerin gibt es keine Hinweise auf ein Fremdverschulden. Zusätzlich weist der vorläufige toxikologische Bericht auf einen hohen Alkoholgehalt im Blut des Verstorbenen hin. Die Gerichtsmedizinerin ist der Auffassung, dass der Verstorbene im alkoholisierten Zustand schwimmen gegangen und im Zuge dessen ertrunken ist. Tut mir leid, dass ich Ihnen das aufgebürdet habe, Virginia. Medizinerin Virginia Sullivan! Die tot ist, ja, die habe ich umgebracht. Deswegen kommt uns die Stimme bekannt vor. Es war nicht Dawn, es war Virginia. Ich hätte jetzt auf Dawn getippt, aber es ist die Frau, die ich umgebracht habe. Schande. Ich will nur gucken, ob ich nicht noch irgendwie Schallplatte... Jetzt, wo ich weiß, dass es Schallplatten gibt. So ein Mist. So, okay.
What have you found, Forrest?
Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life.
Ihr Vater hatte einen
Sprang through
Unfall.
trees and bushes,
Oh, pass
cut
auf,
up
wenn es
all
doch Peggy
over.
ist.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. If only she had made it. Then
Ja,
we might have learned
toll.
more about what's going on.
It's okay. We did what we could.
Nee, hab ich nicht.
The takeout idea was a long shot as it was.
Oh.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Ich sag dir, was hier
Someone
vorgeht,
wanted that
Fräulein.
boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Ich sag dir, was
We need
los
to
ist,
figure out our next
Fräulein. Es ist 3 Uhr. 1 Stunde noch, ne?
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Pass auf jetzt. Also, meine Theorie. Die hatten damals einen Killer. Und die brauchten einen Sündenbock dafür. Die haben sich den ausgesucht, weil der halt eh schon labil oder sonst was oder keine Ahnung was war. Dann hat er wahrscheinlich, vielleicht war dieser Unfall halt auch nicht unbedingt gewollt. Und das wurde dann vertuscht. Zum Beispiel die Doktorin da, die Sullivan, die hat eigentlich gesagt, nee, eigentlich ist alles okay. Und dann, wer weiß, wer da reingekommen ist, der Clive oder der Sheriff oder keine Ahnung was, und hat gesagt, nee, Mäuschen, so nicht. Und dann haben da halt noch mehr vielleicht irgendwie mitgemacht. Und Peggy ist die Tochter von dem. Er hat sie gefragt, hast du Geschwister? Und sie hat gesagt, ja, ich hatte mal einen Bruder oder so, ne? Und das ist der rumgeht und die Leute killt. Die arbeiten zusammen. Und die benutzen mich, damit die Geschichte an die Wahrheit kommt. Und als Spiel hier halt so praktisch. Das ist meine Theorie. Peggy hat einen Bruder und die beiden stecken dahinter. Und die wollen eigentlich, dass die Geschichte ihres Vaters ans Licht kommt. Und alle, die da an dem Tod mit drin gesteckt haben, also halt die Ärztin und Pipapo, die kratzen gerade alle ab. Genauso wie der Sheriff. Und Clive ist ja auch schon tot. Das ist meine Theorie. So. Wo ist meine neue Platte? Wo ist mein Tiger? Ich habe einen Tiger. Da. Halt. Ich habe den Tiger nicht. Ich will den da. Habe ich den Tiger genommen? Ja. Ich hätte das mal viel mehr benutzen sollen. Klingt aber nicht wie Eye of the Tiger. So. Okay. Und wenn Virginia noch gelebt hätte, hätten wir sie jetzt angerufen und nach Hinweisen fragen können. Scheiße. Okay, das ist unsere Aufgabe.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
Du gehst jetzt in den Knast, Fräulein.
We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Wir rufen jetzt die Überlebenden an. Okay.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream. And you're
The
live on air.
Stream.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Warum du? Nicht lustig, das klingt toll. Warum du?
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio.
Nee,
He'd
Sandra.
have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people.
Genau.
People who know about the death of a boy named George.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Schluss mit den Spielchen. Rück jetzt raus.
Damn it, Sandra, don't play games.
I don't know anything. Oh, look at the time. It sure is late.
Die wollte
I have
gerade
to
was
go.
sagen.
I'll drive home now or just drive.
Die steckt da mit drin.
Well,
I might have gone a bit hard on.
Oh.
A bit?
All right. Let's just move on. Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's
Kann die doch
going
nicht alle
on
mit
tonight,
Samthandschuhen anfassen.
please
Es geht hier um
call
einen
in.
Killer.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest.
Oh nein.
I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Nö.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come
Ich
on!
weiß, wer du bist.
It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and money packages here.
Ich hab gleich gesagt nein.
You son of a bitch! Stop calling
You
us!
son of a bitch.
Damn it, Peggy! This is your fault.
My fault?
Ja,
I said
Peggy.
I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Ugh.
Caller.
Weint oder lacht er? Er lacht.
Ponte.
Ponte's pizza
Oh nein!
always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man.
Kann
we'll
Ponte
be
bitte sterben?
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Ja. Mir geht es gut.
Forrest?
I hope
Schlaf
the
schön,
whistling man
Näschen.
gets in
Danke,
with
dass
his
du so
own
lange
pizza
da
slicer.
warst. Gute Nacht.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Noch ein Anruf, okay.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza.
Genau.
That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Wow,
Dawn.
Safi.
Dawn? We
Dawn.
played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Okay, wir hatten eine Abmachung. Genau, wir hatten eine Abmachung. Nee, Fräulein.
Dawn, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine.
Ja,
Brody was the next target, but
Toll.
that ship sailed.
woher wusstest du das?
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you
Oh
mean
nein.
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Möglich.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me
Oh
locked out.
nein.
I need you to help me get inside.
Kann man nicht bei einem Nachbarn klingeln?
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last
Oh,
week.
was für ein Zufall
I don't know
natürlich.
anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Max? Ein Nachbarshund?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street.
Ist das
I don't
Max?
think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Oh Gott, Name des Nachbarn. Also da ist ein Hund und da ist ein Zug. Und den Zug haben wir vorhin schon gehört. Das ist der Rollschuhtyp. Das ist hier Ronny, der Rollschuhfahrer. Aber was bringt uns das jetzt? Noch keiner tot. Also sie könnte jetzt halt dem Nachbarn Bescheid geben. Name des Sicherheitssystems, als ob die uns die Nummer verraten würden. Ich weiß, wer der Nachbar ist. Aber was bringt uns das jetzt? Also, es ist Ronny. Ronny ist der Nachbar. Das war Max, den sie gehört hat, und das war der Zug. Nachbarn alarmieren oder Name des Nachbarn? Das muss ja irgendwas mit Ronny sein. Das mit dem Sicherheitssystem macht jetzt gar keinen Sinn. Name des Sicherheitssystems hat der Typ verraten. Die 1. Okay, Spooky sagt die 1.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
Name des Sicherheitssystems hat der Typ verraten? Ronny hat das verraten. Ah ja, Ronny hat ja gesagt, seitdem er das hat, gibt es irgendwie nur Probleme, ne? Nachbarn alarmieren?
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box.
Genau,
It says
Starling Security
Starling
4000,
Security
4000,
4000.
genau.
Keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Wir versuchen es. Wie sollen wir denn das versuchen?
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you.
Ey, nee! Vielleicht hat sie keinen
Call me
Bruder,
back soon.
sondern Dawn ist die Schwester von
Alright,
Peggy und
folks.
sie ist die
Here's a
Killerin.
little tune for you all to
Und wir
enjoy.
lassen sie rein zum
While
nächsten
I try to
Ziel.
break Dawn into her apartment. Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged
Starling
Tiger
Strangling.
with
Yeah.
their single, One Last Goodbye. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help.
Ey, die versucht bei dem
Well,
Ronny
I'm not sure
reinzukommen.
who, but to help someone.
Die will den bestimmt töten.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Die will bestimmt den Ronny töten und den Hund. Oder zu uns. Oder zu uns. Ist ja noch schlimmer. Komme ich jetzt hier eigentlich schon irgendwo noch rein?
That's not opening.
Ach Mann. That's not opening. Das erinnert mich. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Weißt du noch, Liko? Also, wir suchen mal die Infos, aber wir geben ihr die nicht. Nö.